Typically, we use an insulin pen, an alcohol wipe, and we'll just go ahead and get this started. So we're going to pop the top off on the compounds, and those you just push up and it pops off. Pretty simple. And then you're going to take your alcohol wipe and you're going to wipe down the tops of all the components that you're going to be using. Taking your pen, you can get it open. That. So we're going to use 2 mLs of the backwater to reconstitute each of the solutions. So I pull mine, I put air into the vial, so that way it comes back out in here quicker. So we're going to do this twice for each peptide. I don't know if you can see the 100 unit mark down here. That is going to be equal to 1 ml or 1 cc. And then on our body protective compound 157, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but there is a split in this little rubber grommet. I'm going to slide this in, but I'm also not going to spray the water right down into the compound. I'm going to let it run down the glass, but I'm also pinching the plunger because if I don't, if you can tell that it's got a vacuum in there and it's going to try to suck all this water in there really fast, but we want to do it at a slower rate so that way it's not damaging the compound. So we're going to let that just go in kind of slowly, and it's just running down the side of the glass. It's not spraying directly in. I don't know if you can really even see the bubbles that are, the drops that are coming in, but slow, controlled. All right, so that was 1 ml. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of the compound in the bottom. You can rotate this slowly around. You can roll it in between your hands, but you don't want to shake it because it can damage the peptide. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw another 100 units of the bacteriostatic water. Basically, the backwater is just water that is not able to grow bacteria, so you don't have to worry about any kind of bacteria getting in your body when using this. That's why you don't want to use tap water or anything like that. And then once these are reconstituted, you will want to keep them refrigerated as well. But same process. I'm going to come in on an angle, and then I'm going to let the plunger come down slow. I don't even have to press on it because that vacuum is still pulling the water down. Again, we're just going slow, letting that water trickle in. If you don't put resistance against that plunger, it will draw it in very quickly. So just keeping a little bit of pressure on the side, holding it back from letting it just suck all the water in. And that would be our 2 mLs of water. And for the most part, it's fairly concentrated or saturated. What I'm going to do is just roll it between my hands. I don't know, 30 to 60 seconds or so. And that's going to let that solution be dissolved inside of the vial. And then from there, it's all done. So when I go to use this product, I personally do 20 units of the of the body protective compound 157. I do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I do the TB-500 just 2 times a week, where I can run the body protective compound multiple days on a safe dosage.
All right, what's the BP-157 do and the TB?
So the body protective compound is going to repair any joint or ligament damage, tendons, and the TB-500 is more for muscle recovery, any kind of damage that you do there. So they're both healing peptides. So any kind of injuries, these two work really well in conjunction with each other. And if for whatever reason, or most people, you're scared of needles, we do have a pill version. The benefit of going with a liquid or an injection is it's more bio-ready available. It doesn't get filtered through your liver and kidneys like a pill would, but very effective. And then also the other thing about these injections is you're able to go more site-specific on where your injury is. I still go subcutaneous on it, but whatever that area is, if it's my shoulder, I might put it in the arm area, or if it's my elbow, I might go above or below it, but in that general area, so it's more readily available for those healing properties. Thank you, guys.